It is Wednesday, September 16th. Welcome to Daily Grace. So I received a question this past Sunday in the chat. Are Adam and Eve real people, or are they just metaphors? They are definitely real people. They are not metaphors. What I was talking about is that they are not according to Genesis. It doesn't indicate that they're the first couple. It does indicate that they are a unique couple in the text, much like Abraham and Sarah. And then I received a follow-up email, and this is an excellent question. And before I read it, I'll say this. This is why it's so important. The Bible says we should rightly divide God's word. So we have to really understand and study it. We've got to go back to the culture, back to the context, and understand what is happening there and why do they write the way they do, because they don't approach things the way we approach things. And if we try to impose our culture on their culture, all kinds of problems are going to ensue. So here comes the great email. It says this: if Adam was not the first man created by God, as per Luke 3:38 says, then who was it? Is then the Luke verse incorrect, as there is no other person mentioned between Adam and God? So genealogies. This is all about genealogies. So you have a genealogy of Jesus in Matthew, and you have one in Luke. Here's the thing about ancient Near Eastern genealogies. They're very fluid. They're trying to get at an identity, and in many cases trying to make a theological point. So the question basically is, because Luke says it goes God, then Adam, and eventually ends in Jesus, what's the deal? Is Luke's verse incorrect? So if I was looking from my culture and my perspective in 2020, I would read it and say, that's incorrect. That's wrong. And here's the reason I would do that, is because the Matthew and the Luke genealogies, they don't match. They don't match. Actually, they're quite different. I want to read to you what John Walton says in one of his books on the resource list that I gave you, that genealogies, while including lists of real people and a real past, are first and foremost making theological statements, can be seen by comparing the genealogies of Jesus in Luke and in Matthew, which are quite different. Now, if we wrote it today, they would have to match. But that's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to make theological points. They're trying to get in that identity. So Jesus' genealogy in Matthew and Luke, they don't match. And that is not a problem whatsoever, because it's written not in our culture, it's written in their culture. And that's what they did. They're very fluid. They're trying to make a point. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Unless you impose, which we would call cultural imperialism, you would impose your culture on their culture and say, I don't care. Even though you lived thousands of years ago, you must do things my way. So if you understand things their way, you got it. That's rightly dividing God's word, and you come to an understanding of the truth because you're getting it from the writer's perspective, the narrator's perspective on that. That's the beauty of understanding what's going on in the text. All right, I want to pray this as we close out, that God would help us to rightly divide his word, and we would embrace its magnificence in our lives, because it is the hope of the world. Almighty God, help us to understand your incredible, magnificent word, that it might transform us, and then through us, transform the whole world. In Christ's name, amen. I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday's edition of Daily Grace.